sorry for the late start. For whatever reason, YouTube changed my stream key. Blame BGamer. We'll begin in just a moment. Alright, let this begin. This is beta 18 for 1.17, and can someone remind me what color was the chassis for the BeamNG truck before? I'm just going to quickly drive this truck around to see how it handles, because a lot of base file stuff was changed. And then we'll move on to add-on pack stuff and test stuff. I see black, I see silver. Gray. And I've also noticed that the suspension looks a little bit weird, but I am running full dynamic reflection. Let's see how the suspension looks if I disable it. Window sound. Dynamic reflection, turn you off. Okay, that fixes suspension. Suspension reflections, I guess, have always been perfect. Look fine there. You look like, what are you doing there? Oh well. We'll just run it without dynamic reflection. I have not heard any update on a bad company. I know the body is being worked on, but I have not had any option to test it yet. As soon as I do, you'll hear it here first. Alright, let's swap over to Martyr. And take a look at that. That's got all the new stuff we're taking a look at today. My challenge now is to test stuff, not to take requests right now. Once we get to the next track, I'll do request stuff. Who here is impressed that that tire didn't break off? There was a direct sidewall landing, and nothing broke. Not even the suspension. New updates should be way stronger in every way. I actually had a hand in deciding, or fixing the axles here, before they would turn too much, and you could tell that by when you were driving and then did the brakes while steering, it would make the back right tire steer way more than it should, and that could break stuff just by mesh collisions and stuff. So I edited all the JBeam files to have the correct amount of steering lock. And then now you see the results. Nothing breaks. That's part of the reason why they broke so easily before, especially when doing like sidewall saves, because the tires were steering too much and colliding with stuff. And that might still happen if you just slam into a wall. We saw last night in a Parsec multiplayer recording session that just one quick poke of the walls at RC Expo Center was enough to steal tires. But then those walls are very grabby, so maybe that's also part to do with it. F. Again, direct sidewall impact, nothing in the drivetrain or axles or suspension broke. The Bro Camino truck seems pretty generic and kind of a copy of Gas Monkey Garage, but whatever. Just putting a regular car body onto a truck. I mean, it's a cool car. I like the old muscle car vibes it brings, but is that really something the Diesel Boys would do? I don't know. I haven't seen the show in forever, I'll be honest. But yeah, performance for this mod now, I think is superb. You can still take tire damage. You can see we've now got a flat. It's just way more resilient to damage that otherwise before would have broken it when it probably shouldn't have. You haven't seen Marky Jester, that just means you haven't been looking hard enough. It is hidden. I have hidden it someplace on this map. If you don't see it, look harder. Just be on the lookout. He won't get nobody yet. Just don't do anything stupid. It's also a sad day when the jet mod that I used on the community stream... Oh, there goes that tire. I knew that was coming eventually. The jet mod that was just updated is now completely broken from simply... Oh. Now completely broken from the BeamNG update. And oh my gosh. Something is breaking something here. That's all normal. There's a lot of broken beams in the axle here, and it's causing some kind of collision. Oh, okay. We figured it out. We lost a tire, and it just now recognized that we lost a tire. Where did the tire go? Oh dear. Ha. One thing I noticed with this BeamNG update is that engines now cool if you're not using them. You see the radiator fans doing their thing now. Before they just kind of didn't do anything. They were just visual. What have you missed? You missed the tire braking logic be slightly broken. Because look at this. I'm not doing anything. You can see I'm only touching the gas with the controller overlay on the top right. How do I visualize every collision triangle, even the non-visual ones? That's what I want to see. Treadmill. This happened once before, but not to this extreme. Here's the hood. Here's the tire. When I do the gas, is that still spinning? It's still connected. There we go. That's the smoking gun. This tire is still somehow connected to that truck over there, even though it shouldn't be. Now where's the flaw? I'll just lock you right there. And now, we see. Ah! Okay, I think I found it. It's still connected to the tie rod. Or, I don't know. You can see it's pulling us. You're just joining and seeing this wild stuff. I know. This is not something that's ever happened before. In the ancient mod, like before Flying to Your Soul started working on it, you could break a tire off and have it still spin around because it would still have throttle control. But this is something completely different. This is something we have not experienced before. And I'm not sure how to replicate it. At least I got it all on stream. It's here for records purposes. Right now we have treadmill truck. All the red beams are just broken beams, so they're not like visual bugs. Give it up for Martyr. Alright, we're gonna see if we can get that to happen again. To get that to happen though without all the body breaking and stuff, we're just gonna take the body off here. Where's Marky Jester? I knew he had some gripe. It's Marky Jester, I knew it. He's the one who sniped Martyr's tire and broke it. Or something like that, I don't know. This became less of a Martyr test and more a test to see if we can get that to happen again. Alright, that tire is broken off. Maybe somewhat easily, but let's see if we get the same stuff to happen again. If it's just a tire breaking logic, or if that was a freak accident that shouldn't have happened. How did the Marky Jester joke start? The last community event. Go watch at least the racing portion of that, and you'll get it. Yeah, the truck's handling fine now. Marky Jester himself was started by me. It's my Epic Games account, because I don't want it to be connected to my Game Boy 3800 account in any way. If you're wondering what that one node over there is, this one right here that's poking out to nowhere, that's the vehicle camera node. Vehicle wheel camera position. That's nothing glitchy with the truck, that's just how the game wants its cameras to be. I'm hearing a lot of weird sounds, and I don't think it's the mod breaking, unless it is. I'm hearing a lot of weird sounds that maybe are weird. Oh, that's why we're handling weird. We broke a 4-link, but we didn't break a 4-link? What happened here? What did we break? That's weird. Did we break an upper 4-link? No, they're still in place. Lower? Oh yeah, we did. Lower 4-link broke, but it's still being held in place. Okay, axles need work. Axles need work. Axles need work. One thing I want to test that they won't be able to find because there's no thumbnails, is the fire and ice gravediggers, how they glow. So I want to see how broken they are with this new Beam update. I hear they're really, really bright. They have a lot of bloom to them, but that's about it. They don't look too bad, actually. There's talks about removing the glow variants and just replacing them with the real fire and ice trucks. Because the textures are done, I think. They just need to be implemented. But they can't really be implemented while our definitely real fire and ice trucks are in game. Comment guy, what are you talking about? I want to see if the actual strength update carried over to the stock actuals here. Just gonna land on the sidewalls like this. Not really what I meant. Try it again. When you try to break actuals, but you just do good saves. There we go. Okay, yep. Stock axles still kind of fragile to sidewall impacts, but they will be deprecated as soon as the new axle is actually fixed. I don't know what happened before. For sure it's something that shouldn't have happened. Stuff is connecting while not registering is disconnected. It happened to a 4-link and it happened to a wheel. The 4-link we saw was completely disconnected, but it was staying in place as if it wasn't. And the axle, not the axle, the wheel, that broke off, but it took like a minute for it to register that it was broken or damaged. But we see with broken beam visualization that moving a truck still moves a tire. So, I don't know. Let's go to another track, and we can do regular stuff there. So it's been a weird one so far. Which one do you like to go to? Let's do East Rutherford. That's a classic. maximum digger. I just did a grave digger, so I will do something different. Let's see here. What trucks can we drive? I know. Marky jester with broken specular. Awesome. The bounty hunter. And also this map. What happened to this map? I thought it was brighter. Whoa. Something with this suspension setup is causing bad wobble. Blame BGamer. One thing I'm also noticing is he's put on the Blaze Insane radiator. We're not heating up the engine like at all. What's that? Marky Jester truck cheating? Oh no. And yeah, he is bad at tune. Thankfully though, I have my own tune. Everyone pick a number from 1 to 1000. 1001. Thing is, BGamer knows about the broken specular. He didn't send me an update, so this is even more his fault. If you want them to do stuff, and oh. Grinder's got a weird specular. Grinder looks shiny. Let's see if putting on dynamic reflections helps that. A little bit. Grinder looks good with dynamic reflections. A lot of trucks, like specular, was generally fixed, but some trucks, I'm guessing, like Grinder, need special attention to lower their specular power beyond what the base mod does. One thing I want to do, maybe we'll do at the end of the stream, you can judge. We head to the drag strip at West Coast, USA, and test the new drag spec D-Series. The official one, not any modern one. I need to get rid of a lot of old mods now. I think maybe a few months into 2019, I'll just empty out the mods folder with only 2020 stuff. Right now I have like 370 mods. That makes the load times unbearable. If I could clear 200 of them, that'd be really good. A lot of them are just old tracks and a few old vehicles. And I'm waiting for at least one more hotfix to fix the dirt files here. As you can see, we have tire marks on the top of that ramp. That means these ramps are acting as concrete. So, to get them to act as dirt, you need to modify the ground models JSON file. But every BeamNG update, it resets that. So, every hotfix that there is, it resets it. So I'm waiting for at least one more. And yes. I'm just seeing how trucks look now with the specular fixes, because that's one of the biggest fixes here, this beta. Why are you a banana? But these are looking fine. How about without dynamic reflection? I don't know why, but like the side panels, without dynamic reflection, they look a little bit too shiny. That was cool. You have to admit that. This won't be cool. I knew that. somebody asked for a band? I don't think so. I didn't see anybody ask for Max D yet, and I didn't see anybody ask when 1.17 is coming out yet. So awesome. If you did, and I missed it, don't say it. Because banned. You know, reverse card blue. I don't know what I'm doing here. Poor Medusa's just getting shredded. You know, reverse card yeet. What is this chat sometimes? Armor All has very shiny rims. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that shiny. And I'm not sure that works as well with dynamic reflection because it's a darker surface. Yeah, without it, it works better now. Blue Crush Super Duty? Okay. It's not in the main, not official, but I'll see how it has held up. That would have been cool if we actually had the wheel speed to pull that off. There goes the shock tower. And there goes a silver. Your Blue Thunder truck? Surprisingly, no. Nobody's even made like a fake one yet. I mean, I know that it will be officially added to the add-on pack when it's actually ready, but until then, no. Nobody's even made a mock-up of it. At least a drivable one for me. But there will be on the F-150 and maybe the F-250 by someone else once it's out. Can't wait to see Bad Company in game. The body is being worked on. I don't have it yet. As soon as I do, you'll know it. The Blue Crush truck with the ever so hidden Marky Jester hiding on it. It looks like it held up good. No specular is broken or anything. But what about dynamic reflection? That's the test. Poke. Yeah, it looks fine. Well done. Using ZFs though, and they're slightly wobblier than they should be. They're getting a big update soon. Man, this thing flies and breaks. Bad Company, I can't deny. Ah, it's the song. I'm actually gonna go see Paul Rogers soon. You follow him a lot on tour. I know some people in the BeamNG community and just monster truck community in general travel with the team, help out a bit. That's what I do. I do that with Paul Rogers sometimes. For vertical jumps, this suspension setup is golden. It just isn't exactly suited for flat landings, as you saw before when we just broke off our front tire for no reason. I mean, I know the reason is because there's a lot of force going. You know what I mean. Alright, I will test out Green Machine next. Oh dear. Yep, I knew that was happening. Maybe swap to standard axles. Just saying. Wait a minute. What is this? I thought it was something different. Alright, Green Machine Super. Why don't I use second gear more because it keeps the RPMs pegged at 6,000 RPM. I don't know how realistic that is, but you let me know. You fix that and I'll use second gear more. Got him good. As for Green Machine itself, specular doesn't seem broken like Marky Jester's was. Just, I guess, BB banned. How does this truck look without dynamic reflections, though? Most people don't run with it on, so how does it look for most people? Like this. Pretty shiny, maybe fix, maybe don't. I don't know. He doesn't use the same tune. He uses single coilovers on the front. Completely different. Suspension setup is pretty soft though. You notice how when I steer in the air to correct the truck in midair, that there's a lot of movement. Maybe make the suspension stiffer. Or at least the sway bar stiffer. Where do you get mods? For Beam or just any game ever? Beam, most mods are on the BeamNG website, BeamNG.com. Oh no. This isn't going good for us, or Green Machine. One thing I want to look at here is the temperature. Does the temperature actually drop now? The temperature is dropping, even though it was at max temperature. Yay, Beam, for doing something good. There goes that car from the car stack. We've run over it enough. I'm gonna try overheating this truck as much as RIP. I'm gonna try overheating this truck as much as I can, get it to maximum temperature, and then see if it'll ever cool down. Because before, if it got to max temperature, it just yeeted into engine dying mode, and you couldn't do anything about it. I don't get it. You guys are using the stock motor. You could easily equip it with nitrous and get even more power. Good save. This car is mine. And it's gone. That sounds about right. Everything I get just disappears. And that's sad. I want to overheat this truck. What's the best way to do that? Alright, trans brake. That's the thing. Now if we just leave it, what happens? We'll leave that to do its thing. We will pull up Overkill Evolution. Oh. Let's hope if I typed in the right place. How am I liking the 5000M in my Quadro 5000M in my M6500? It's pretty good. The better VRAM's pretty good. That's about all I have to say about it. Did I break something already? I did. Huh. Oh, I know why, I know why. This was a tune I made before the test sway bars were added. So I will need to update this tune to have them included. We will overwrite this tune, and that'll take a hot minute. Yeah, I've had different M6500s, both with the Fire Pro and now one with the Quadro 5000. I think they're about the same, just for stuff that uses CUDA and more VRAM. I like the Quadro card. There's nothing wrong with the AMD card. It's more common, it runs cooler, all that stuff. So this is running the new axle. We all know what happened earlier this stream with the new axle. If it happens again, we'll need to look at the console log to see what didn't break. Because something's breaking and it's not breaking. I don't know what chat is anymore. Maybe it should be put down. That flat tire is expected for hitting the backside of a racing ramp. That's essentially a wall. We'll keep going. Oh wow. I don't know how that acted as a wall, but it did. And how is the temperature for that truck doing? About the same. Let's try putting it around just very slowly. Give it some airflow. I just want to see if it'll actually cool down, or if it'll just indefinitely be hot forever, like it was before. We'll just leave you there. Overkill. Let's get you fixed up. Am I on Parsec? I don't have it open right now, but I do own it. Why? That was a clean save. I didn't even damage the hood. Big air. Big air again. Doing pretty good here. Let's see, can we clear the stadium with this truck? Gotta be right around here. Like all the way up to here. Poke that. And now we need the boosted supercharger or something there. Also, why are the cars on the stack broken? Jedi, can you fix this? Cars don't stay where they're supposed to anymore. Look at this. Stay. Is everybody in this update? No. It's being worked on, but it's not in the beta update yet. As soon as it is, you'll see it on this channel. I did not hit Green Machine. He does not get a free reset. That was close. That's a less clean rollover. Alright, to finish off the stream, I will show you a preview of a brand new item to the CRD. It has not been shown before. It is still a work in progress. Are you ready for it? there's a new ZF axle. And it's beautiful. Right now, it's kind of got asymmetric steering and it wobbles. But you can see, compared to the old GF axles here, it's got all new hydros. Old versus new. And it looks like it's even got spots here. Oh, that's just a sway bar mount. I was going to say that looks like spots for retention straps, but no, that's just a sway bar mount. I'll do a quick drive just to show that it's a little bit wobbly. It's still very work in progress. But you can expect brand new ZFs to be put on all new Bigfoots. And I'm not sure how strong they are. We will do one jump. One jump directly onto the tire. It didn't break off randomly, so seems to be about the same strength for now. Once it gets into the full testing phase, you'll see it here first. Thanks, Game Boy out. I will see you all in the future.